Hello and welcome back to KNF Design. If you're new here, my name is Katie, and I try to bring a wide variety of different craft projects to you. If you ever have a craft project you would like me to show you how to make, or just want to see me try to make it, let me know down below, and I'll try my best to bring that to you. If you like today's craft project, make sure to hit those thumbs up. It really does mean a lot to me, and it helps bring my crafting videos to more crafters like you. Don't forget to also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That way you don't miss out on any of our crafting fun. So with that, let's get crafting. For today's project, I have a 12 by 12 canvas. This canvas is actually from Michael's, not Dollar Tree. You could use my Dollar Tree one, but this one, I don't know if you can hear, it's a little bit of a nicer frame, and hopefully doesn't bend, a little bit more stretched and stiffer than a Dollar Tree one. I got the value pack, so for the 12 by 12s it was 7 canvases in the pack, which ended up making them like $1.80 something per canvas versus Dollar Tree's $1.25. So they want that much more, and it's just a little bit nicer of a canvas. Up to you what you want to go with. But I'm going to also be using modeling paste on it. And when this dries, if the surface that it's on, as soon as it dries, it'll be hard. And then if that surface is getting moved and stuff, which canvases do, especially when you move them, then it'll crack. That's another reason why I thought I'll do a little bit nicer canvas that's a little bit stiffer. Another option is you could do it on a piece of wood, either flat wood, or they have like, I've seen canvases with wood behind them here, or an actual wood square that you can do your project on as well. And then this, I already got messy trying to take off the lid of the modeling paste. This is what it looks like there. And so I took off all of my rings and watches so that doesn't get in there, as well as laid a piece of paper down on my surface to protect my desk. So I guess I should tell you what we're making with that modeling paste. I am going to apply the modeling paste all over a white canvas and then make like rainbows and different shapes into it, let it harden, and then I'll paint those different textured areas. To get those textured rainbowy areas, I'm going to use these like little spatula things that have all kinds of different teeth. This pack had a bunch of different ones to pick from. So you need probably a flat one to apply and scrape on the modeling paste, and then just technically one of these to make your shapes. I think I might use this one because I might need some small ones, and then I liked the amount of teeth that this one had. Like this one's kind of really spaced out, and I didn't want it too spaced out or too big. I just wanted something nice and small. But a lot of these different ones would work, just kind of depends. I got it in this pack, it was like $2, and you can find them either at like a hardware store, or because they can use them with tiling and things, or in a cake decorating kits as well. So some places to look for them. It's just called Textured Tools. This was the set of 6, but I recommend at least one with some edges on it and one that's flat. Might be a little hard to see because there's a lot of white on white, and I did put my lid that I took off had some extra modeling paste on it, so I just wiped it on my canvas. So I just need to dump a lot into my canvas here. And then we'll just smooth it out. And if you like it really smooth, you can like kind of go over it like that. Or if you want some texture, you can kind of get a little texture into the background depending how you scrape it. Just make sure you get those edges nice and covered. So I would cover it off first and then worry about if you want it smooth or textured and kind of play around with how you scrape it. So you just want to make sure you have enough on there that you can see all your detail. I did go just a little crooked, so if I want, I could redo that just by smoothing it out again, but I might keep that. So if you hear noise in the background, my cat is wandering my craft room. Got a little thin on the edges on that one, so that one I might redo.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase.
I am just going to set this aside to let it dry, but that's how it's looking. It wasn't too bad to at least stir it and redo it. And to clean my tools, I just rinsed them under water and they came out pretty clean. So we'll let this dry and then we'll come back and add some color. So it's actually only been a few hours, but this feels dry and I can touch it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my paint to it. I have decided to this looks like mountains and a sun, so I'm gonna do a nice gold for the sun. And then I decided to do blue for these two. I want this one to be like a darker blue and a lighter blue. So I pretty much just did two different shades of this one, which you can kind of see over here. So this one is actually this color with a little bit of this one to lighten it just a little bit. I already had it on the paintbrush when I was mixing and testing colors, and that looks good. And then this one's just with some extra white as well to tone it down even more. So that's how I made my colors. And now I'm just going to go ahead and paint. I think I'm going to do this one first, so if I get any over on here, it can then be covered up with the lighter color. is how our piece came out. I really like that gold of the sun. It really just does a nice pop to it. And with this being a thin layer, there was no cracking or anything like that. Might be hard to tell, but there is just a little bit of texture in the white, which is fun. But then you get all the color from our mountains there. Now the last step is to add it to a frame, which I think that just really takes it to that next level, having it in the frame. I hope you had fun making this craft with me, or at least watching me make this craft. It actually was a lot easier than I thought it was, and it's really forgiving if you don't like how one of your things turns out. You can easily just wipe it off and start again. So I hope this inspires you to maybe make something similar as well. Until next time, happy crafting!
Thank you for watching! We hope you enjoyed our crafty adventure today! Do not forget to subscribe and check out our video pics. Happy crafting!